Hello students, how are you? I hope you might be doing well. Welcome to Shanti Niketan Ideal Academy's online teachings. Today, this video lecture is for Standard 7th and the subject is English. To continue the English course, today this video lecture is about chapter 1.3 and the title of the lesson is Excuses, Excuses. I want you to get the clear meaning of excuse first of all. Now, excuse says that it is a inadequate example of some pathetic thing. It is a reason or explanation given to justify a fault or offense. Any person gives excuses whenever he has committed any fault or offense. In this chapter also we will learn about a child whose name is Blankenshop. Blankenshop is a type of naughty child who always tries to give some excuses in order to skip his PE days. PE days means it's a physical education day which is conducted once in a week to give some extra information or extra knowledge about sports and exercises. It is a special subject for the students. So he always tries to give excuses on that particular PE days, and when he meets his teacher asks him some question, and every time he gives some funny excuses. This poem is about Blankenshop and the question made by his teacher. Now let's begin. What is there in the chapter? The beginning of the chapter is uh, the condition when Blankenshop is standing in front of his teacher and his teacher asks him that why he is late by the statement, late again Blankenshop, what's the excuse this time? Now his teacher is asking him about the excuse which he is going to give this time about his late coming to class. The reply from the Blankenshop is not my fault, sir. Blankenshop replies that it is not his fault that he is late. There is some other person's fault, so he was late for the class. Then the teacher asks again, then whose fault is it then? Blankenshop replies that grandma's, sir. Again question is made, grandma's? What did she do? Then reply comes from Blankenshop that she died, sir. Then again it's a question, died? Now this 4 to 5 lines of first paragraph says about the negotiation which is being going on between Blankenshop, the student, and his teacher. He has been asked about the reason why he is late for the class. First of all, he says that it is not his fault, but it is some other's fault. When it is asked that whose fault it is, he replies that it is grandma's, and the reason for his late is she died. Then again, when it is asked, then really she is died? The reply from Blankenshop is, she is seriously dead, all right, sir. Now, again he confirms that yes, the grandma has died. Then again the question which is asked by the teacher is, that makes four grandmothers this term Blankenshop and all on PE days. This teacher says that this full term you have made excuses of your grandmother's death four times, and that too all excuses have come on only the PE days. Now PE means physical education. It's a subject which is included in the main course of the students for giving extra information on sports and exercises. Blankenshop replies, I know, it's very upsetting, sir. Then sir asks him, how many grandmothers have you got, Blankenshop? Blankenshop replies, grandmother, sir? None, sir. Then again the question is made by his teacher, you said you had four. Then Blankenshop replies, all dead, sir. Now it seems little bit funny. The negotiation which is being going on between the Blankenshop and his teacher is bit on the funnier side. Whenever we will read this poem, there will be a smile on our face. But we have to understand the words which are being exchanged by Blankenshop and his teacher, that when he was asked, is she really dead? Then a confirmation is given by Blankenshop, yes, he is seriously dead. All right, sir. Then his teacher says that this term you have made four excuses that your grandmother have died, and that too every excuse has come on the PE days only. Then again there is a upsetting motion given by the Blankenshop that it is not good for him to hear it, but anyhow he has to do it. Then when the teacher asks him that how many grandmothers have you got, then funny answer is given by Blankenshop that he has got none. Then again the question is asked by the teacher that already you have told that you have got four grandmothers, but the reply from the Blankenshop is that I already told four, but at present none of them are alive, they are all dead. Now the meanings of this particular word P is physical education. You can see here some meanings have been already added for you to learn, so that you can understand easily what is the writer willing to explain us. Now we'll go to the next part of the chapter, and the next part of the chapter is like this. And what about yesterday, Blankenshop? Then teacher asks him, what about yesterday? Why were you absent yesterday? Now what is the excuse for her? Then Blankenshop, what about yesterday, sir? Then he is confused. He is again making a question. Then what about yesterday? Then the teacher says, you were absent yesterday. Then teacher says that you were absent yesterday. What is the reason behind that? The funny answer again comes from Blankenshop. He says that that was the dentist, sir. Then he says that the reason for my absence yesterday is dentist. There is something regarding dentist which will come to know in the later part of this video. Then again teacher asks, the dentist died? Then reply from the Blankenshop is, no sir, my teeth, sir. Maybe the teacher have thought in his memory that as the grandmother was dying every time, this was the excuse given by him. Today we have some new excuse that it was dentist's fault, and so he was not able to attend the school yesterday. Then again the teacher asks him that the dentist died or what. Then so reply from the Blankenshop is, no sir, he my teeth, sir. Then the question again asked by Blankenshop's teacher is, you missed the maths test, Blankenshop. I had been looking forward to it, sir. Right line up for P. Then can't, sir. Then last four lines of this second paragraph says that Blankenshop has missed the maths test. When he was asked about the reason, he says that I was looking forward to it. I was willing to give the test. Looking forward means thinking with pleasure about something that is going to happen. Means the maths test was scheduled to be conducted on this particular day. But as we know that he was absent in the class the previous day, he was not able to give the maths test. But he was willing to give the maths test as told by Blankenshop to his teacher. Then again this negotiation ends and the teacher asks him that okay, all right, whatever has happened, let it be, but at present you line up so that you can conduct the PE. But again the reply from Blankenshop is, can't, sir. Means he says that I cannot stand in the line. When he was asked that what is the reason you are not willing to stand in the line for PE, he says that I don't have kit. Now let's see the last part of this poem. No such words as can't, Blankenshop. No kit, sir. Where is it? Home, sir. What's it doing at home? Not ironed, sir. Couldn't you iron it? Can't, sir. Why not? Bad hand, sir. Who usually does it? Grandma, sir. Why couldn't she do it? Dead, sir. Now, this particular last part of the poem says that when Blankenshop was asked to stand in the line for PE, he replied that he cannot because he was not having the kit. It means when again he was asked that where is the kit, he replied that it was at home. When the teacher asked him why he has not brought the kit, then he replies that it is not ironed, so I was not able to wear it and come again in the class. Then the teacher asks about the reason why it was not ironed. Then he says that it was not ironed because he was not able to iron it, and grandma used to iron the PE kit every time, and at present it was not ironed because he has means the grandma has died, so the clothes were not ironed, and he was not able to attend the PE class. So in this way the poem ends. When we revise the full poem, we'll come to a scene where Blenkinsopp is standing in front of his teacher, and the teacher asks us about the absentees which he was in the class the previous day. He missed the maths test, and what is the excuse given by Blenkinsopp to the teacher? Every time, some different excuses are given by Blenkinsopp, but in this term, 4 times he has said that his grandmother has died, which is a reminder given by his teacher also, that in this full term you have given excuse that your grandmother has died for 4 times. And also when the question is asked that how many grandmothers you have, Blenkinsopp replies in a funny way that grandma, I don't have any grandmas, means he is not having any grandmother because all of them died. And when he was asked about the reason why he skipped the maths test, he again gives an excuse that it was not his fault, it was the fault of the dentist, because he has some fault in his teeth. Some, maybe some pain or some problem was there, he was having an appointment with the dentist. In the last part, when he was asked to stand in the line for PE, he says that he cannot because he was not having the kit, and the kit was at home. The kit was at home because it was not ironed. When the teacher asked him, you should have ironed it, he says that I cannot, I am very bad at ironing, I don't know how to use the iron for ironing the clothes. Then when the teacher asks again, who is usually ironing the clothes for you at home? Then Blenkinsopp replies, grandma. When the teacher again asked, why this time the grandma didn't iron your shirt? He replies, dead sir. So at last we come to conclusion that Blenkinsopp has always found some way of making excuse to his teacher, and he is not willing to accept that it was his own fault about remaining absent from the class or skipping the tests. So this poem, which is written by Gareth Owen, is a very funny poem, and I must say that you should read it, and if you find any difficulties we will again revise it. Do tell me, I have given my WhatsApp number in the last part of this video, so that if you have find any difficulties and if you want to submit your homeworks, you can submit it on that number. Okay, then let's go to the next slide. Next slide is regarding your homework. I have given you 8 questions, and also I will give you some question answers. It will be in the PDF part of the app. You can download it from the PDF section of your school's app. You can note it down, and you can learn. I think those answers will give you the clear meaning of the real theme which is being said by the poet. So find these answers by yourself in the book, solve it, and send me the picture at last on the WhatsApp number which I have given you here. Okay. So thank you. If you find any difficulty regarding the explanation of this poem, you feel free to ask me anytime. Okay, thank you. Looking forward for your homework.